My name is Patrick Coronado. I'm the manager of the Remote Sensing Earth Science Teacher Program. And today we're doing a field training on how to use the equipment that they'll be using on their science mission, which is the objective of the Remote Sensing Earth Science Teacher Program, whereby the teachers define and derive their own missions, science missions, with their school and their students. The NASA will be providing a lot of the expertise, a lot of the science data, some of the equipment that they will be using. So today we are gaining experience and training on the equipment that they'll be using in the field. So we have right now set up two areas, one for ground truthing equipment and use and data collection, and the other will be the flight team, which will prepare, in this case, a remote sensing vehicle that carries specific instruments and sensors that will be particular to their science mission. So we will be testing that out today as well.
We're doing a comparison study of the characteristics of this location, this field location, in relation to a Pennsylvania field location.
Okay.
The intention here is that we actually try a practice run of our real deal flight with the Hexacopter. We had a goal, and our mission goal was to compare this soccer field to what a soccer field in Pennsylvania might look like, measuring many different variables.
As part of your pre-planning will be, well, we need to go and characterize ground truth information about the land. You know, take a soil temperature probe and actually do a soil sample. Like, okay, this is kind of better, okay. Don't know why, but we'll just keep characterizing everything. We're going to take an aerial image, and we're going to take an image of the same area. We're going to go, ha, I know why that's darker, because I took some environmental changes. Now, you could also do it afterwards. Two missions. You go, okay, this is something going on over here in this dark area. We didn't take any ground truth information. Part of our mission, overall goal, is to understand this characterization of this field. So you come back and say, I need to understand why that's darker. And voila, there is a depression in the ground, and it's wet all the time. You can't really tell when you're walking on it, but you can from above. Here, they have to interact at some point in time, because there's going to be the power folks plugging in the instruments, and there's going to be the payload for the payload for the instrument, and there's going to be the payload control, which is underground. So there has to be some communication between the two, and say, okay, I've plugged in the batteries for the payload.
Can you see it?
Right. Can you either see it, or is the transmitter for control of the payload in operation? At this point in time, we would normally now do all the safety protocols and procedures to get the aircraft ready for flight. We would first, though, have to ensure that we're actually receiving payload. And of course, part of the check, there's a whole slew of lists of checking to see, well, okay, do I get video? What kind of video? Do I get control of the video? Okay. You know, so there's a whole slew of things that will occur on the ground as part of right before going out for flight.
Payload team, are we getting thermal? Ground observation station, thermal?
Yeah.
Check.
Roger.
Check.
In this particular case, let's pick up the vehicle and place it out in the flying field. All right. If I can get it running. There we go.
We ran into a bit of a problem, and that's why we ran a practice run like this. We had a problem with the actual Hexacopter. There was a communication break with the control, the remote control, and so we were not able to actually get the copter off of the ground. But if this was the real event, we would reschedule it for another day and try it again.
Fred, do it.